Don't judge me. Welcome back, all you string picking guys and gals out there, to the String Pickers channel. Where else would you want to be? Right here in Obscene Studio. Where you homie? We gonna hook it up. Look, dude, it's cold. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but in my house there are wood floors. And what do you get when you combine wood floors with a wife that is at the ripe age of 30 degrees is too cold, 31 degrees is too hot? You get a place where you can hang hogs and slaughter them. Guess it could be worse, though. She could be chasing me around the house with a ball bat. I don't like ball bats. They make me break out in red spots and blue spots, like here, around here, and here. Not so much here or here, just right in here. You know the deal. But anyway, guys, today I have had someone to comment on a video that I done quite some time back, discussing my playing and my sound. And in that video, I have a lot credited to the Headrush Flex Prime. This video is basically going to be showing you guys my setup and how I record, sort of a behind the scenes look at everything that I've got going on in here and how I get the sounds that I get in my videos. Now, this is janky at best. Just keep that in mind. I'm kind of new to all of this. I'm figuring it out as I go. You know, I spent years and years and years and years of my life with just a stereo, my amplifier, and a guitar. That's all I ever did. I never worried about mixing or anything. I mixed everything on the amplifier and the volumes and stuff between the two, and I just got room sound. That was it. That was completely it. So today I just kind of wanted to show you how I ran things. Today's guitar of choice is going to be Richie. Richie has been in my videos before. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, by the way. This is Richie. He is my LTD EC256. This guitar is awesome. I love this guitar. I've always liked this guitar. Ever since I got it, I've worked on it. When I got it, it wasn't in very good shape at all, and I brought it back, got some extremely low action on this, put some spent shell casings for knobs on it, and just recently put a gold cap on the three-way switch up here. And so, yeah, this is Richie. This Richie is my standard drop D guitar. I kind of go in between the two on that. Let me just cut you a short little sound demo so you can hear Richie for what he is. Okay, we're back. We've got Richie out of the way. You guys heard him in the mix. By the way, I had a backing track off of YouTube in E minor for that little solo. I kind of wrote that on the fly. I'm not very good with solo structures, but I kind of do my best. I do slower solos more than I do faster solos. So I hope that wasn't too big of a mess up. So let me take you through how I've got everything run. Okay, the signal chain is this. We are coming into, with the wireless little system that I've got, into the head rush. This is the head rush Flex Prime. I've got it running out to 9-volt DC power. I think that's 9 volts. I'm not really sure. And the effect I'm using is the Neil Lead 3. One of my favorite effects, I have dozens and dozens of those, though, that I just absolutely love. This just happened to be the one fitting for the song that you just heard. So we're coming out of that into the Tascam DP02CF. Now, I'm not using this as a recorder, even though sometimes I do if I'm laying more than one track down for a song. We come in here, we've got it switched over to guitar, and what happens right here is when I pluck that guitar string, this little red light comes on. I adjust this. It helps me to keep from clipping, and then I can adjust EQs, and then I can of course adjust the volume here and here, and that's what this takes care of when I record to my videos. Then we come over to my little cheap interface here. This is the Ergo. I'm not sure really what it is, but I can mic in and line in from a pedal or amp. However, on this one, we are coming out and going in. So the sound that comes in here goes right into this. And then we adjust it on the guitar side. And then it also has mics for either the 1/4-inch cable or the XLR cable that if I want to mic the carbon that's over there. It also has Bluetooth, which is a good feature because that's where the backing track comes into this system. Has very, very, very low latency. I would have to say, I don't know what the milliseconds are, but I can guarantee you that they are very, very low. And I operate everything here with the sliders. We have the volume for the Bluetooth here, for the mic here, and we've got other volumes down here. And you can also use this as like a sound card for podcasting or going live. Headphone volume here, equalizer here, reverb, and the sound card volume here. So yeah, that's the setup that I have right now. Now with the string pickers here at the String Pickers channel, things are constantly growing. With every video, something gets added, something gets taken away. It's a growing thing. And that's my mission here at the String Pickers channel, is to not only provide content for you guys, maybe get some advice from you, but to grow myself. Since I've had this little studio, I've got guitars. There's guitars hanging behind you guys now. I think I have 12 in total. And then I've started getting all of this sound equipment because I wanted to do something for y'all that I never had done for me, and that was provide help in certain areas. If you're a beginner, then you might need help sometimes. And everybody these days has a cell phone. Everybody these days has a YouTube account. So you can go right to YouTube. There are dozens and dozens of YouTube channels out there that absolutely, it's like I tell everyone, you're carrying the world's largest toolbox, the world's largest library, the world's largest encyclopedia, all of that in your front pocket. And that's your cell phone. You can find anything you want to do. When I was growing up, it was different. When I was growing up, I had to figure things out on my own. That's why I'm not as experienced today as a lot of people are that were in the music scene back when I was a kid. growing up in that. I grew up just playing guitar for myself. Played in a band or two here and there, kind of messed around with it, but basically just played guitar. So as I get older, I just kind of think that learning as much as possible is going to be my forte. And I want to do that as much as possible because knowledge, when it comes to music, helps out a whole lot, a whole lot. You have to feed your thinker. So that's the setup. That's everything that I run through. And this is Richie here. By the way, I did do Richie's neck. No, I had a few videos back that I said that I wasn't going to bother this one because it made me nervous. Richie is worth about 500 new. I think they sell for about 4.5 used. And Richie doesn't have a mark on him. And he's a beautiful guitar. And I just love playing this guitar. It comes with a push-pull. And push-pull operates both pickups. And I've made little tiny mods to it. But as you can see here, I have taped off right here all the way up to this little transition right here because my hand never gets in that. And I taped off to the side right here, and then I come all the way up the neck and all the way up to this volute right here. So now it's just like satin. If you want to know how I done that, you can go 2 or 3 videos back and you'll see how I done it to a couple of other guitars. I actually had a live stream where I was talking to people while I was doing 1 or 2 of my guitars. So you can go back and check that out too if you would like to. But guys, that's all I got for you today. Just a short little video. Just wanted to come in. I knew that I had that comment and I wanted to address it so people would know it's not that hard to do. In my setup, the most expensive thing I have is my guitar and the Headrush Flex Prime. I've got $85 in that Tascam, and I think I have like $45, $50 in this little interface sound card thing. And then besides that, mics and stuff, which there were no mics involved in that. That was straight through the Headrush to you guys. So it can be done for a minimal amount of money. But I did want to come on and do that because some people are curious about the sound that I get and how I record it and everything. And I just wanted to come in and show you that that's how it's done. Look forward to things to come on this channel. Stay tuned with us. Watch the stuff that I got coming up. I have just, normal review stuff and, things like that going on. So you guys, I can't express how much I thank each and every one of you for watching these videos, especially the ones that watch it to the end. And if you haven't, like and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of goofy, wacky stuff going on here. I like to add a little bit of humor to things, because I'm funny like that. I like for the atmosphere to be nice, clear, just a place you can come sit down and relax while you're kicking your feet up in the evenings after a hard day's worth of work. But that's all I've got for you today. And I would just like to say, I hope that you and yours are having the most blessed day ever. And I pray that God is with you all. Until next time, later.